Well, Kate, thanks for inviting me to visit. I understand you bought this business fairly recently, so I'd like to know a little bit more about what inspired you.
It was a bit of a random decision. So I am an author and a speaker, and I have a successful digital business, but I saw that the bookshop was going to close because it was struggling financially, and I randomly decided to buy it 2 years ago. Yes, bit of a whim.
Is there a product, obviously they're books, but is there a product or a genre of books or a collection in here that you would say was integral to your success?
Look, I think we are maybe not the lofty bookshops you might find in a Sydney suburb. It is popular books, a lot of crime, romance, so we don't make any judgments about the type of literature people read, and I think that's one of the reasons the shop is so inclusive. And we've created an entire children's section. We do story time for free every Monday, and that gets a lot of parents in and a lot of little kids as well.
You certainly do a lot of good things.
Yes.
Yes, but obviously there's always room for improvement, and I understand as well that you're looking at moving into a new site.
We don't have much space. One of my big priorities is making it wheelchair, pram and walker friendly, and that's getting harder. But yes, also the rent went up here, and so we thought we'd move to bigger premises.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a risk, but...
And I think it could be a risk that pays off, because clearly you're passionate about books and passion persuades.
Yeah, it's been really challenging. I probably put about $100,000 worth of stock into the shop, and then money on advertising, the website, staff. The first year we made about a $50,000 loss.
Whoa,
and this year we would have broken even and made a $50,000 profit, but then I decided to move the shop.
Okay, so there's an investment there.
Yeah,
but things are looking very promising for you.
Well, we have doubled the revenue. So the revenue has increased, the average purchase value has increased, and the number of customers has massively increased.
So you're doing a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Excellent. We need to keep that upward
We need to
trajectory.
Keep it up. Yes.
Excellent. Can you tell me a little bit more about what are your current challenges, and particularly what inspired you to invite me in here today?
I mean, one thing is layout. We are moving to a new store, so I think we've done some things well here, but I think there's improvements we can make. I think there's also curb appeal, and as you come into the shop, but also, you know, just ideas for just increasing the average sale value. Like if we could just add a couple of dollars, $5 to every sale, for us, that would be huge. I never expect this bookshop to make a huge profit, but I would like to start paying myself, and I would like the bookshop to continue as long as possible.
What I'd like to talk to you about today is really merchandising on two levels. So I'd like to talk to you firstly about how we're going to use space, how we're going to lay out product, how we're going to manage space to drive profitability. And then the second thing is making it look beautiful, which of course it does, but every retailer knows we have to be dynamic and constantly looking at ways to continually improve.
Fantastic.
Well, it's time to check back in with retail business coach Kevin Henner, who's opening up his playbook to help Kate increase sales at a new bookshop.
So, Kate, I want us to talk about the front of the shop. I noticed you've got an A-board here highlighting that you run a story time. In addition to retail, I do a lot of work with libraries, and I know that this is gold, absolute gold. So it's a brilliant initiative. It's something you started, isn't it?
Yeah, my mum actually does it every week. She loves it, so it's
fantastic.
Yeah.
One thing as well that I want to identify that you're doing well, that so many retailers make a mistake with, they put their markdowns and their old stock out the front. Not a good strategy, because this is prime real estate. So very good. I'd love to see you amp up the signage, polish this just a little bit. The next thing I wanted to talk about is what customers see first.
Oh, great.
Absolutely important. So, Kate, I want to talk about retail space management. I believe all retailers should keep their service desk and their till point as small as operationally possible, especially when you're working in a small environment, because here is the golden rule of retail. Every product has to pay the rent of the space it occupies. Eye level is buy level. Again, Kate Toon's books are there, so I see some strategy there. But I'd like you to check your entire store and ask, is that happening everywhere? Kate, there is a wonderful sense of coziness and intimacy in the kids section, which I absolutely love. Before I talk about that, though, I just wanted to ask you, are you moving or reusing this shelving in your new site?
Yeah, I've got lots of new shelving, which is more wood-coloured, but yeah, I am reusing it. And what I think is that the books really bring the beauty. You want the books to really pop.
That leads me to lighting.
Oh, don't.
Right now, we have some specialised lighting in.
OK, turn it off. Let's see what it looks... Oh, yeah.
It's intimate here in the kids section.
I went for cosy, but some people do complain that it's a bit too dark and they feel they can't really see what's going on.
I think you're on the right track in creating that sort of boutique sense of intimacy. but you've got to have some light and shade.
All right, back up with the light.
Well, not necessarily. Thank you. We have light. But look, I think that throughout the main body of the store, it might be a matter of lamps, some under shelf strip lighting.
LED,
not very
exactly.
expensive to do. But, you know, creating that sense of light and shade will provide good lighting with character.
Yes, okay.
Customer review cards is something you don't often see in mass market stores. So you're on the right track, and I'd actually like to see more of that, like a Polaroid of customers and get them to write a few words about their favourite book, because that photograph of somebody else triggers people to go, who's that? Especially in a small community.
That's a great idea. I love that. Yeah.
I know from experience working with both retails and libraries across the world, front-facing books sell.
As soon as we put it front-facing, it sells. It's so true. So it is just that balance of space.
It's the balance, isn't it? So merchandising, as I said, is about making sure you've got the right product in the right location, in the right volume, presented right.
Yeah, I get it.
And I have great faith you can do all of that.
Thank you.
Because you're already doing so many things here really well. And I think in your new store, you know, your new store is a great opportunity for you to be strategic about where you place everything, because you've inherited this. Now you can actually start to not just bring your personality to the store, but your new, I hope, space management skills.
Fantastic. Thank you.